You are listening to a MetalExpressRadio.com interview. Enjoy.
This new album is a kind of a hard rock and roll album. Do you feel that you're going back to your roots now?
Well, when we were mixing the live album, I was building a house. And when the house was finished, I had lots of stuff in boxes because I was living in a hotel. And I discovered some of the original demo tapes that we had. And what we had was the original demo tapes before we did our first album. And it had I Want to Be Somebody and Love Machine and School Days and all that stuff. And I thought, I wonder what these sound like. So I put them on and I listened to them and I was shocked. And I called up Chris and I said, I think you need to hear these. And he says, are they really bad? And I said, no. I said, these things are magic.
When you started out, you were referred to as a shock rock band, and your last album was very angry, and the show you had on stage was very raw. I guess the attitude on this new album is a bit different. What will we see on stage tonight?
I don't know. Some of the stuff is still in an airport somewhere, and we don't know where it's at. Oh, yeah. This is like, I've had this dream probably 20 times in my career where I got ready to go out on stage, and it's like, it was just a nightmare. And it's like, and I'm hoping that is not going to be the case tonight, but it's like half my outfit is not here. Some of the stage props aren't here. I feel like I'm getting ready to go out there with my dick in my hand tonight. It's like, this is not good. I don't know what's going to happen.
When you hear bands today playing, do you sometimes hear that they may be influenced by W.A.S.P?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's some obvious bands out there, but I didn't invent this stuff. Rock and roll is a very cannibalistic, incestuous, if you like, sort of art form. It was all taken from the blues originally. And white guys stole it from black guys, and now black guys are sampling and stealing it back from whitey now, and so there's this vicious circle that goes on. But I think the most important thing is, when we first started, sure, we were stealing from people, or borrowing, whatever word you want to use. But I think the most important thing is, like, it's okay to do that in the beginning, but you really, after your first record or two, you really do have to start putting you got to make a contribution. You can't just steal. You have to leave your own mark. And I don't think you're going to last as long as we have without doing that. So like I said, everybody borrows from everybody, but what are you going to add to it when you're gone? Did you make some sort of significant contribution? I think that's important. But as far as other bands, it's pretty obvious. There's some real obvious guys out there, that have borrowed from us. It's flattering to me.